Good evening and welcome Tim's Weather Center / news on September 13th. Right now we've got a news alert, people. Police, Maricopa County Sheriff Office is saying they may have two suspects in arrest of the freeway shooting. There is a news conference that I'm going to try and bring you guys live. So please stand by. Again, was not planning on being live, but I got a news alert. MCSO saying that they have two suspects in custody. Right now, I'm trying to get you guys the live news conference that was scheduled for 1 o'clock here. So stand by while I try and get you guys that live news conference. If you're just now joining me, we've got a news alert on this September 13th, 2015. Please stand by. I'm working to get information into the newsroom, but their police are saying there is two suspects in custody, and there is a live news conference that I'm trying to get for you guys. Again, if you're just now joining me, right now there is a news alert, and I'm trying to get more information into my newsroom as quickly as possible.
I told her not to eat the King's Hawaiian. These are for the party. Oh, he did it again. Let's see, Daddy found it in here.
Irresistible King's Hawaiian bread. Try our delicious sliced bread. Available at the deli or in-store bakery.
again, thank you for joining me. MCSO says that they have two people in custody. There's a news conference that is supposed to be happening at 1 o'clock, but it looks like they're running late. So I'm going to be covering this live for you guys.
Check. Nobody's watching a football game. Frank, where's the other? Mike Solberg, where's Mike? Mike in here? You know, it's interesting. I never had pulled this kind of crowd. You actually do a little better than I do. So I can pull a crowd. Mike, come on up, Mike. Good sound bite you got. You want to record that? I got it. Where's this going? Anyway, this is kind of a serious matter. I want to thank Director Milstead and the deputy soldier. You guys both did a great job. Actually, we last night we received a phone call to man and wife in the vehicle. The window was shattered on the driver's side. The victims were smart enough to get the license plate of the vehicle that pulled up alongside their vehicle, shot at them with a slingshot and rocks. Eventually, we joined forces with the Department of Public Safety Task Force. Basically, was having an incident. So working together, able to locate the vehicle. 4 people were arrested, 18, 19-year-olds. They admitted to shooting at 6 pedestrians, I believe, 7 vehicles between that short time span, 3 to 7 p.m. last night. They put as I say, with the DPS together, something about this problem. Feel, I believe the director also agreed copycat. Still serious. Sure that copycats out. The main conditions and the people alerted. I got to thank those 2 witnesses who were smart enough to get the license plate of these suspects and led into the arrest. Frank, yeah, thank you, Sheriff. And I think I want to just reiterate something that the Sheriff said. I think it's important. Why are we here today? Last week, when this whole thing really hit the media, we started talking. I kept asking everybody to come forward, even the people to pay attention to what's going on around you. This case happened last night, and it was solved so rapidly because of a witness's car that's on a license plate, and the fact that Mason PD and the Sheriff's Office and the Arizona Public Safety Troopers were all able to work cohesively on this case to make it happen and come to an end quickly. At the end of the day, there's 3 18-year-olds that were all booked on criminal damage and conspiracy. The item was a slingshot. When we talk a lot about projectile, this is one of those projectile type shootings. They were using granite and a slingshot to shoot at pedestrians and cars. And without the help, again, of everybody involved, we wouldn't have done it so quickly. So where are we at today with what's going on the west side of the freeways? We have not had a shooting since Thursday or a projectile shooting since Thursday. We continue to monitor our leads coming into the watch center. Those number 850 plus as I walked in here today. We have the The person that we had in custody last week is still in custody. That investigation is still ongoing. We don't think what happened on the east side is anything related to what we have going on the west side. These are just some kids that were out thinking that maybe they come up with some good idea. And my message there, I guess, to kids that are thinking that it's kind of cool to do this, and let's see what we can do, is they're all in jail, and they have probably impacted their life negatively for some time to come, because now they will all end up with criminal records if we do a good job. So the other thing, don't kid yourself. What the kids were doing last night was absolutely lethal. If you break out a windshield with a rock, somebody grabs the steering wheel and jerks it and turns it the wrong way or hits another car, and you have a catastrophic collision, you actually end up with death again. So none of this is fun and games. It's all very, very serious, and none of us should have to drive the freeways or any roadway and worry about people, just randomly shooting items at our vehicles. And we, as a task force, will continue to work on this until we bring it to a stop. So I think that's all we have today, unless Mike has something to add. We'll take a few questions, and then we'll go from there. So anyone? Yes, sir.
So last night's arrest, do you believe that they were related at all to the 11 prior shootings?
No, sir.
It was just simply copycat?
Yes, sir.
You said 3 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, is it 4 people, 3 people, or how exactly how many people were arrested?
3 people arrested, all 18 years of age.
What about the 19-year-old?
I think it was just a misspoke.
Can you elaborate on how the person of interest is linked to the freeway shooting?
No, I am not at liberty really to discuss that. Again, I don't do it to be difficult at all, sir. I just can't compromise the investigation for the sake of the story. And I know a lot of these pieces you all want us to fill in, and I completely understand that. But it doesn't help the case move forward. All it does is fill in pieces so people will know more what's going on. What really needs to be the message out there from you and from me is keep calling in tips, keep paying attention to what's going on. As we continue to saturate this message out into society, where it's not just the people watching the news and watching and reading the paper, but it's the people that are out there driving the street or that just live in their neighborhoods in the comfort of their own homes to know what's going on and pay attention to suspicious activity in their neighborhoods and on the roadways.
Today's the start of the NFL. There's going to be a lot of people driving over to Cardinal Stadium using I-10. Do you have extra task force out there today to help with those patrols and with surveillance?
The question was, do we have extra people out because it's NFL Sunday and the Cardinal Stadium has a game? The answer to that question is we have an incredibly large footprint along the I-10 corridor.
Do you have a sense of driving that corridor? It looks very difficult to lie on the side of the freeway with a gun. Do you think that these shots were fired from another vehicle?
I think we have different MOs. I think there's different people doing different things. And I would tell you that at this point, I'm not ruling anything out.
Do you think it's more than one person then?
I think there are 3 different MOs. I couldn't tell you if it's more people or it's the same group of people or it's a guy changing what he's doing. I just know that you have, and just let me explain it just so I clear it up a little bit. We have the shootings where we actually have a bullet hole in a vehicle. I think that's different than the ones where we have a projectile. And then I think what happened out on the east side on State Route 202, I think that was a road rage incident, and I think that's different. So that's why I come up with 3 different things.
But the bullet hole, do you think that those were shot from vehicle to vehicle?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
And all the incidents yesterday were all projectiles, nothing was bullet yesterday.
Correct.
The location of yesterday's incident?
State Route 24 at Ellsworth, that's the new piece of roadway that goes from 202 Santan down to Mesa Gateway Airport. And the other one was in Queen Creek, and Sheriff, I'm not sure that
Ellsworth and Queen Creek was the first that came to our attention. And by the way, how we got involved, although we did, I told all of my people to be on the alert. That is our jurisdiction where this incident occurred with the 2 witnesses. We did find a rock in the vehicle and did get the license numbers. So I think that was very critical to developing.
You said this happened over a 4-hour period. How many specific incidents were there?
According to the suspects, there was about 10. 2 of them were right off the freeway.
The 2 reported incidents happened within 10 minutes of each other.
Yes.
The one on Ellsworth Road in Mesa jurisdiction, and about 10 minutes later, just
to the south in Maricopa County's jurisdiction.
Okay, third,
Wait,
Just last night or a part of the last week?
last night,
During last year?
three is, according to them.
Feel free to be suspect of any of the other incidents that either are included in the I-10 freeway shooting investigation or federal threat.
No,
Did they tell you all why they were doing that? I mean,
I have not spoken personally to investigator, sheriff. I don't know if you have information on why they said why they were doing it. Not really. They admitted doing it. The first guy, very interesting that the vehicle that he was sleeping, the 18-year-old, was sleeping in the car. That was his domicile for a while when all this was going on. So evidently he probably had some domestic problems to the.
With the shootings that involve the bullets, do you have an area as to whether those happen from the side of the interstate or is it typically in a car?
I don't have the liberty to discuss it at this time, sir. Anyway, I think that's about all we have to add. If you guys need follow-up information, I suggest you get with the PIOs from our jurisdictions. I think the one who has probably the most complete story will be Bart Grace from the Arizona Department of Public Safety. Again, thank you for all coming out on Sunday afternoon to talk about this. Again, I need people to stay vigilant and continue to report crimes. We have a $20,000 reward. And somebody out there knows something, and I need to know what they know. But again, thank you. Obviously, those discussions are ongoing, but I would say 850 tips, we're doing okay. So.
Are the flashing warnings going to remain?
Yes, yes, absolutely, because I think it gets down to all levels of society. Everybody gets to see it. Everybody that gets near the freeway sees the sign. It's just not news. People reading the newspaper or watching TV. I think you get everybody. So we'll continue with that. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Hey guys, I will be sending out a press release with more information, names, charges, and all that. It'll come from my office. Occupied. Yeah, that will be in the press release. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. They're annually covered. Once it gets here.
sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, it'll be on our site, number one, to register it. Yeah, it's media request at MTSO.Maricopa.
Alrighty, guys, that is the end of that news conference. I'm going to stick with you guys for just a few more minutes. I'm going to get more information on the freeway shooting. So please stand by while I get this information, and I'll bring it to you guys live. Please enjoy this free music uncopyrighted for YouTube's sake. While I get more information on this freeway shooting and more, so please stand by.
Yo, ayo, tonight is the night that I'ma get twisted. Mix my know if I got, I'ma fix it. All that fake shit, we about to get lifted. Live in the present, that gift is for the gifted. This what you came, this what you came for. You take what you made, it's what you pay for. So make sure the start is what you aim for. Make mistakes though. I never worry. Life is a journey. I just wanna enjoy the ride. But it's a hurry. It's pretty early. It's okay. We'll take our time. We ain't going nowhere like takers on me. We still get money for fakers on me. If he's sexy, he's taking on me. Some of them big boys with all of that. Till the plot to the same, I order back. It's final service, he ordered that. Might could have taken home and stored the debt. He got friends for one of my friends. And he needs to tell me stay when. And we gonna hang over the next day. But we will remember this day. Still trying to pop and get out. We can drop the top and just cruise. They pressed to death down to the shores. My only motto in life is don't be left. Life is a journey. I just wanna enjoy the ride. What is it for? It's pretty early. It's okay. We'll take our time. The night is still young. The night is still young. The night is still young. Just getting started, yeah. We're just getting started, yeah. Can't you see the night's still early? And we gon' get it while it's breathing. We're just getting started, yeah. We're just getting started, yeah. Can't you see the night's still early?
It's the Thread Fight Extreme Sweat Sponge. Avoid smelly odors and clean faster than ever with 4 times.
Good evening and welcome back to Tim's Weather Center /news on this news alert. I've got more information on that freeway shooting. But first, right now, 2 arrests in Arizona for the freeway shooting, police say. Gee. Wow, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but some guy was being weird. But if you could, that would be awesome. But back to that freeway shooting. 2 people were arrested made in connection with a string of shootings along the street of the I-10 freeway, and Maricopa County Sheriff Office spokesperson said Jared Arpaio will hold a press conference, which you guys already seen at the top of the hour. So, as you guys can tell from that press conference, is they still want your help to see if there's more people out there. So, pretty much, you can contact the tip line if you have any problems. If you notice anything suspicious, you can contact the tip line while I find that number for you guys. You can contact the tip line at 602-644-5805, or you can contact 480-WITNESS, and there is a $20,000 reward for any information on the freeway shooting. But as of right now, they've got 2 people in custody on charges for the freeway shooting. And I will have an update on that coming up on the next broadcast of Tim's Weather Center, which will be this Saturday. And don't forget, today is the start of the NFL football season. And what I'm asking you to do is go to Tim's Weather Center /news Facebook page, and you can post the up-to-date scores on there. And I will have up-to-date Arizona Cardinals scores as well. Don't forget, I have a new project I'm working on for YouTube. It is called How Does This Item Work? And the premiere date for How Does This Item Work is in October. So stay tuned for that. And don't forget, Tim's Weather Center /news will be on if there's any breaking news or any, and also on our regular program that is Saturday at 3:30. So thank you again for joining this special preview or this news alert, and I will see you guys this Saturday unless there is breaking news. Thank you again, and have a great day.